All right. Good morning, everybody. I'm Tyler. It's a Friday. It's, well, Tyler Vision. You and me. One-on-one. Mano-y-mano. You know how we do on Fridays, right? Guys, a lot of things happening yet again. It looks like there may be a ceasefire in the works. Russia has agreed in principle to a ceasefire. They want some more negotiations, but that could be in the mix. So, yeah, I guess the deal maker is a deal maker for sure. Speaking of deals, by the way, a very big about face after saying, nope, 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 nope. Chuck Schumer from the Senate Minority Leader says, you know what? Maybe we'll make a deal. Maybe it's for the best of the American people. Isn't that what their jobs are in D.C.? Just throwing that out there. And Dollar General saying that a lot of people can't afford even their stuff, and they only charge $1. So, yeah, lots going on. You know, the deal, we kind of knew the deal was going to happen, even though there was all that hullabaloo in the White House a few weeks ago with Zelensky. I think everybody knew that a lot of that's going to be posturing. It's politics, right? It's just politics. It's posturing, saying things like that. Just, you know, gets the attention of folks. But I am very happy, though, to hear that there may be a deal and avoid this whole shutdown business. You know, again, a lot of that is just political fanfare. But let's get back to the business of just serving, you know, me and you. Well, whether you like them ruffled, kettle cooked, or regular, grab a bag and get to snacking. It's National Potato Chip Day, everybody. It was in 1853, New York chef George Crumb, in Saratoga Springs, by the way, wanted to satisfy a customer who complained about his potatoes being too thick and soggy. Oh, God. So he sliced the potatoes as thin as possible, kind of in protest. He fried them up until they were crisp, threw on some salt, and said, there, put that in your mouth and eat it. Well, it turned out the customer loved it, and it was later added to the menu as Saratoga chips. Well, safe to say it blew up since then. Potato chip revenues are up over $15 billion a year worldwide. All right, favorite flavor, Charlie.
Sour cream and onion.
Sour cream and onion, I like that. Noah.
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Keneal. Barbecue. Well, the little guy's down the street, or down the hall, so I guess we don't get his, but that's all right. I love sour cream and onion I can get behind. And also, I like, is it vinegar?
Salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar, that's what it is. Yeah, salt and vinegar. I don't eat a lot of chips these days, but man, when I did, and it's true, it's hard to eat one. You just reach in, you say, I just want a couple. And then a bag sits your and it's a couple more. And then a couple more after that. And before you know it, you've got the entire bag down. I mean, they're potato chips. What are you supposed to do? They're not exactly healthy, but they're so good. Trivia time. Your first question of the day. Which potato chip brand made its debut first? Lay's, Pringles, Ruffles, or Wise? I think it's either Lay's or Wise. I feel like Pringles are kind of a new thing. What's the one you can't just eat one of? Isn't it Lay's? No one can eat just one? Isn't that the Lay's? I'm going to go with that. No one can eat just one. It's a good thing I don't have a bag of chips here because I would have potato chip powder all over my face right now. Please tell me you don't have potato chips. Oh, those are Ruffles. All right, toss me one. Toss me that. Watch this. I am going to defy logic. One. There we go. I'm going to go with Lay's. What do you think? There's a QR code on the screen. Hang on. Wouldn't it be great if I had like a coughing fit and passed out on live TV? All right. There's a QR code on your screen. Go ahead and click that, and we'll talk all things potato chip. We've got a big weekend in front of us. Yeah, we've got the potential for some storms. Of course, tomorrow, St. Pat's and 5 Points happening. A lot of things. The MTC show off tomorrow night. As always, very busy here around the capital city. Guys, it is tax season, and we've talked about some of these things rolling up to tax season. I think it bodes. Mentioning it again, the IRS has got some scams that are going around. You know, people want to separate us from our cash, right? Social media bad advice. They're saying, listen, just because it's on social media doesn't mean it's sound tax advice. Believe it or not, there's widely inaccurate tax tips out on the Googles and on the Facebooks and things like that. There is a scam where swindlers pose as a helpful third party to help you set up your IRS account. If you need to set up an IRS, go to irs.gov. People are saying, hey, we'll help you. They're going to help themselves to your social security number. It takes 5 minutes for you to log on if you need to set that up and put in your information. Go to irs.gov. Somebody does not need to help you, no matter uncomputer savvy you may be. Of course, there's the bogus self-employment tax. So saying, hey, here's a couple of ways you can write things off. Write your shoes off. Write, your deodorant off. Some things you can, some things you can't. Guys, all I'm going to say is this, is remember, if you take the advice you find on Facebook or wherever, and you get audited, you saying, well, I saw it on the internet, is not a defense. Let's keep that in mind. A little helpful tip from your old pal Tyler. All right, first it was a Pokemon-shaped Cheeto that sold for $87,000. Now there's a Cheeto shaped like Michael Jordan up for auction. Golden Auctions calls it the Jumpman Cheeto. It's a resemblance, of course, to the famous Michael Jordan image. That photo was originally taken back in 1985. It's a silhouette. It became the mark of the Air Jordan shoes. So far, bidders don't seem to be convinced of the resemblance. The current high bid is $336, but it's still got more than 2 weeks to go. All right, I don't know. Let's see. Let me see if I can find a Michael Jordan here. Let's see. Now, that's a Cheeto. Hang on. Maybe a baby? Like a baby head? No.
Stick.
A stick. A stick! A stick! That's it! We got to get some duct tape and put this on the wall. We'll have that done by next hour. Stick on a wall. Charles, you and I are going to split that. You came up with that. I like it. I'm here for it. Stick on a wall. Cheeto stick on a wall. Somebody get me some gaff tape. All right, trivia time. Which potato chip brand made its debut first? It was Wise. In 1921, 33% of you on the QR Club code got it right. I did not. I thought it was Lay's. Wise. Okay. I say, oh, good morning, all you lads and lassies. Got to get my inner leprechaun going, right? I'm Tyler. It's Tyler Vision on a Friday, 6:01. Hope you had a great week. We've got a lot of things happening this weekend. Of course, St. Pat's and 5 Points tomorrow. We've got the MTC show-off at Midlands Tech. Just a lot of things. It should be a great time to be outside in general. St. Patrick's Day, well, the celebration's tomorrow for a lot of places, but of course, St. Patrick's Day on Monday. If you're going to look for a cool caption, a hashtag, if you will, we got a list of fun little captions for you. Yeah, how about this? Suddenly Monday is the best day of the week. Because Monday's St. Patrick's Day. Irish, you were mine. See what I did there? You feeling a little green? Yeah. Oh my Guinness. Nothing? Okay. Call me Miss Ireland 2025. I'll do it. Oh, you sassy lassie you is. And let's see. Oh, Alexa, play Lucky by Britney Spears. And of course, my favorite, Shamrocks and Shenanigans. That about sums up St. Patrick's Day. And today is the 14th day of the third month, 314. Yeah, the digits are crucial because they actually make March 14th National Pie Day. Now, not pie as an apple or pizza pie. No, pie is in the mathematical consistent 3.14 represented by the Greek letter pi. It's the ratio that circles the circumference of a diameter. This is so confusing. I'm already lost. The first major observance of Pi Day was in 1988 at the San Francisco Exploranitanium. All right, so it's 3.1415926535897932384626433841971639. Okay, you get it. Do you remember that? Do you remember Lindsay, our co-host? She could do pi to like 30 numbers in her head. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. I'm lucky to get out 3.14. Pi. What is it called? The geometrical center of the circumference of a circle? I think somebody's just putting a bunch of big words in the mix. That would be a talent that I'd like to see on the stage at MTC at Harbison Theater for the show-off. I want to see somebody rattle off pi. Maybe next year. Maybe it'll be me. Who am I kidding? No, it won't be me. It is Pi Day. What's the world's record for the most numbers of pi memorized? 10,000, 40,000, 70,000, or 100,000? Seems like I thought about it. Seems like I read this. It's probably something ridiculous. I'm going to go with C. 70,000. I mean, because, yeah, Lindsay knew like 20 or 30 numbers. There's a QR number or QR code on your screen. Go ahead and click, click. Take a shot at that. 70,000 is what I say. Probably very incorrect. Friday food news. All right, let's see. Panera has got a green bread bowl filled with mac and cheese for St. Patrick's Day. A green bread bowl filled with mac and cheese. This is awesome. Unfortunately, it's only available for 2 days, Sunday and Monday. It's going to be so good, though. Whew, love that. Let's see what else is going on. Whataburger has got a Whata breakfast. It's going to be a taquito. Did I say that right? Taquito with or without cheese, or a honey butter chicken biscuit, and any size beverage. It's only $5. That's not bad. That's what a deal, right? And Popeyes has got a 2 can dine wings and tenders deal for $12.99. Bone-in or boneless wings, 3 chicken tenders, 2 regular sides of biscuits, and that's $12.99. Not bad. Now I'm just hungry. You know, last hour we talked about this Michael Jordan Cheeto. You know, we had the banana, we had that other Cheeto, now the Michael Jordan Cheeto. They're trying to sell it at auction. It's only getting right now $344. Well, I went through a bag of Cheetos. Charles and I, we found a Cheeto that looks like a stick. Looks like a stick. Thank you, Noah. There you go. There it is, everybody. The stick Cheeto. What do you give him for it? Hey, now give me an option now. What do you say? When I'm going to pay $5 and $5. Come on, I can't hear $5.50, $5.50, $5.50. Do I hear $5.50? Do I hear $5.50? Come on, what do you say? I'll start at $5. That's all we need. Go ahead and put your hand up. It's $5. $5.50. Go ahead. No? Austin's already out. We'll check with Lee. We'll check with Kelvin. That guy breathes fire. By the way, this is a flaming hot Cheeto. Kelvin, if you're watching down in the green room, I know you like hot stuff. What do you say? Hit me up on the socials, at Tyler Ryan Online. Make me a deal. Make me an offer on that. It's going to go big. It's going to be huge. Nobody's seen something so great. It's going to be huge. Wonderful. Magnificent. People are going to be talking about it. Oh, they're going to be talking about it. Love it. I love it. All right, now I bet you didn't know you need a special pair of glasses or goggles even to properly take in March Madness. Well, Buffalo Wild Wings says, yeah, you need something special. The sports bar and restaurant chain is launching what it calls B-Dubs Vision Goggles. Now, the idea is that you can watch all of the March Madness games at once on Wild Wings' dozen of screens. The goggles have 4 arms and 5 mirrors that bend and rotate onto various positions and extend in and out. What in the world? It's going to be some kind of fashion statement, right? You can watch all the games. So I was thinking it was, you know, like something inside that you're going to see, like a VR type of screen. You can watch them all, but you've got to like bend your head. You're going to be looking around like a chicken. Oh, you adjust the mirror. I guess that would make more sense. I was going to be sitting at the bar doing this nonsense. No. Here's a pro tip. You look forward and just adjust the mirrors. Great stuff. I don't know. I guess. Listen, I guess. I'll give you that. Yeah, good. Step away from the car. That's a good idea. Oh. And there it is. All right, it's trivia time. We asked you, what is the world record for the most digits of pi memorized? I was right. The answer is C, 70,000. That record was set back in 2015 by Roger Mina. And 100% of the QR Code Club got it right, by the way. Nice job, everybody. Remember, Sunday is going to be a bumpy day weather-wise, guys. You want to make sure your location services are on, and we'll have the information for you. John and I will be tracking. I'm out of here. I got to go. Be good to each other.